August 19, 2025, 1800, the Wallace Central Office Building. All board members are present. I'd like to welcome everyone. Please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Need a motion to approve the agenda if we need no changes on it.
I move to approve.
Miss Amanda so moves.
Second.
Miss Ashley seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Any public comments? Anyone? Hearing no public comments, moving to board member comments. Miss Becky.
Brianna, welcome.
Thank you.
We're so excited that you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. And we're really excited that you're going to sing for us at the regional meeting September 2nd, I hope.
Yes.
Right? Awesome.
Yep, I will be there.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're real excited about that. Just want to remind everybody once again about the regional meeting, September 2nd, 5:30, receptions, event center in Erlanger, dinners at 6, program I think at 6:30 or 7, we should be out there by 8ish. We look forward to it, and we highlight as much of Gallatin County as we can that evening, so if you want to, do a little something extra, that'd be great too. We'll talk.
Yeah.
I think that's all I have.
And Miss Becky, I will get you a list of the ones you asked for.
The legislators.
Yes, ma'am.
Legislators that come in, awesome, awesome. Okay, thank you.
Miss Amanda.
I do. I wanted to bring up and apologize that we have not done this sooner, but when is the last time we've had the banners updated in the gym? And you probably don't know that answer because I think it's been a minute, but
Do not know.
is that something that maybe we could work on because we've had
That
some,
is definitely something we can work on.
yeah, because we've definitely had some student achievements there and need to be recognized.
About 7 years. would be my
Yeah, and that's what I said. So we've missed
Wow.
some opportunities
Well,
to
that's-
showcase
yeah.
our athletic teams, and so yeah, if we could work on that, that would be great.
Good catch.
How long does it take to do them, John?
Do those banners?
Yeah.
Depends on what vendor they use nowadays, but I can't think it was Randy Smith or something like that. I think
We
it's
use
got it.
Vistaprint down at work for our
Very quick.
banners outside with the pictures, and it's like a week.
Yeah.
Updating them should take nothing. You just call
Okay.
the company and they send you years
So
and
they don't-
letters and whatnot.
How much does it normally run?
Next to nothing for that. Now, if
Okay.
you buy a full banner, it's gonna cost you a little bit of money.
I'm just curious.
But I think they
don't know.
bought all the banners, they've just not updated that in year 2000 so-and-so, somebody won something.
That's all I have.
Miss Ashley.
Yep.
Mr. Jones.
No, sir.
I reserve. Item 6, student recognition. Student workers Bradley Reed and Ben Reed.
So these guys, along with the next two, Justin Pila and Carlos Lovett, which they all play football, so they might still be at football practice. But I just wanted to call attention to them. They worked extremely hard this summer, working with the maintenance guys. They helped put together a lot of the furniture in the college and career lab that had to get put together, just helping constantly moving desks, working on, I can't remember which one, talked about wanting to do some HVAC work when they got out of school, so being able to be paired up with Troy, who's certified to do that, and getting opportunities to work on some of those things. So just really appreciate the work that those 4 young men put in this summer and just helping make sure everything was good for the start of the school year. So.
Mr. Irvin, I'd like to apologize because I need to add Justin Pila to that and Carlos Lovett.
Yeah.
And then we got a special guest, Mr. Joey Turner, I believe, is here with us.
Yes. So Joey's sitting over there, and he's famous. He was in the paper, and he came, and we got our picture together once. But he had a lemonade stand to raise money during the 42 yard sale, and for students in his school to be able to get some birthday party treats from the cafeteria when they have birthdays. So, not only for his class, but for so many others. And he raised almost $1,500.
Yeah.
So he did a great job.
A lot of lemons.
Yeah.
On behalf of the Gallatin County Board of Education, thank you. This is yours.
All right, now
Great
you get
job,
y'all got to
Joey.
look right there. Hold on.
Vargas, Joey, can I get your picture?
Yep.
Turn it around.
Gotta get our
Turn
students
that-
out.
There you go.
All right. Good job.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Joey.
There you
That's
go.
awesome.
Good job, buddy. That's a big exhale.
So where did you get that idea, Joey? I'm just curious. You just thought about it? No.
He kept asking for us to send in money all the time for ice creams, so we did. And then he wanted to buy the whole class an ice cream, so then we would do that. And then it was like, he wanted to buy everybody's birthday. So we're like, okay, we're gonna have to come up with an idea on that. So, school was getting ready to start, so why not do a lemonade stand, and people will pay $1 for a piece of lemonade, so that's what they did, and we had a lot of donations. Tell them what your goal was. $45. It cost $23 to do the birthday party. So then he thought that we made $250, but then we ended up, I think it was $14.63.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Was that a lot of work? Yeah, but you were tired after that. Yeah. Well, thank you. That's great. Great community service.
If y'all bear with us for one more second, we have one more thing we need to do. You need to step over there for a minute.
Yeah, if nobody's sworn in the student board member.
Oh.
Thank you, Joey.
Student board member, you name your picture taken.
Yes.
What's wrong with our internet down here tonight?
Did they update the password?
I have no idea. It keeps coming.
You raise your right hand. Do you, Brianna Griffin, being duly sworn, swear or confirm that you're eligible under the law to serve as a student member of the Board of Education of Gallatin County, Kentucky, and further state that you do swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the Commonwealth, be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky so long as you continue to be a citizen thereof, that you will faithfully execute to the best of your ability the office of student board member of Gallatin County Board of Education according to law, that you do further solemnly swear or affirm that since the adoption of the present Constitution, you being a citizen of the state have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within the state, nor out of it, nor have you sent or accepted a challenge to fight a duel with deadly weapons, or have you acted as a second in carrying such a challenge, or aid or assisted any person thus offending, so help you God. All right.
I'm gonna do the same thing, don't worry about it.
We gotta have that duel with deadly weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta have that.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to swear to that.
I almost did.
It's like, well, let me think about this a minute.
Anyone else? Moving on to item 7, staff school reports, principal report. Dr. Melinda Earson.
Hi, I'm just here
Hello.
to introduce myself as the, I don't know if I'm supposed to stand or whatever you want.
Wherever you want to.
Okay, as the new principal at, the upper elementary school, and just to let you know, I'm so excited and very blessed and feel very fortunate about being, in this role, and looking forward to partnering with parents and community members. I welcome you to come in anytime, see what we have going on at the UE, and just if there's any ideas that you feel like, we need to think about implementing in the school, I'm very open to hearing feedback, so, hello, and thank you, so.
Great to meet you.
All right, nice to meet you.
Yep.
Welcome aboard, and I do have a question for you.
Sure.
You're what, up to 6th grade, I believe?
Fifth.
5th. Would you consider a Bible appropriate reading material?
What's happening?
Ain't a trick question. Would you consider the Bible appropriate reading material?
In what setting?
During a child's free time, during recess, whenever they're allowed to read freely and stuff in classrooms and
Like for
things?
independent reading?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So if a child had a Bible and stuff and wanted to read that Bible during their free reading time, during recess and stuff, then that child would be allowed to, correct?
Yep.
Okay. And all of our teachers in your building are aware that if a child wants to read a Bible during recess, that they're allowed to?
That I don't know. I don't know what has been as a precedent before me, but I would hope that a teacher would at least ask me before they shut anything down, and if that were the case, then I would hope that a kid or a parent would come to me and say, hey, this happened, so I could address it.
Well, I had a parent contact me, an attorney contact me, and a preacher contact me all in one day today.
Okay.
And that's why I brought it up tonight. All books that should be read. I'm 100% firm believer in the Bible and believe every word in it. If it's in red, I know really not to do it. But I was just wanting to make sure that nothing had changed in our schools and stuff where a child during recess, during free reading and stuff, that Bible is not restricted.
I have not made any of that
Okay.
clear or set any restrictions, so.
That's all I had for you.
If that parent would reach out to me, so I would have a little bit more detail so I could look into that further.
Okay, thank you. Anybody have anything else? Moving on to item 7B, student board member. Here you go, Ms. Griffin.
So, like I said, I'm Brianna. At the high school, I am our Gallatin County FFA president. This is from 2 years ago. I'm a percussionist in the band. I keep myself busy. I have a job outside of school, so I'm always busy. I like to go to church. At the high school, I have this year, with the cell phone being a new policy, I'm really surprised at how well they're actually going on it, because there was a girl a couple seats down from me at lunch, and she had under the table, and then Callan was like, I saw that, give it here. And then she was like, what in the road? And then Butler walked by and he was like, dang, you really caught you. I was just kind of whoa. But yeah, they're really cracking down on it a lot. And honestly, when I heard it, I was I was thinking, it's the law now, but I was how well are kids really how well is it actually gonna be implemented? And I'm very surprised. So yeah, that's actually that's the priority right now. So yeah, I'm fairly surprised, and everything's going good over there. I haven't seen any problems yet.
Awesome. We like to hear your perspective on things that are going on, or things that are upcoming, or whatever comes to mind, as our meetings go on. So, yeah, look forward to it.
I did have a question about some of the new rules with field trips and the fundraising. I did have a question about mainly the fundraising, because I've been told that it is one in the fall and one in the spring. Is that right?
For
One what?
One fundraiser for the fall semester and one fundraiser in the spring. Because somewhere that's what we've been told, at least for FFA.
I wish they'd tell everybody that, as many as we get.
Well,
No, that is not the case.
that's not?
No.
Okay, because
Good point.
I don't know, because that's what we've been told, because we had our FFA meeting yesterday, and we were well, we have to really choose what fundraiser really makes us the most money. So I don't know, because the field trip thing, obviously there's other reasons for that. That's whatever. I was more concerned with the fundraisers, because that's if we can only do one in the fall, one in the spring, that's going to make a big impact on us.
Mr. Bushelman asked if that was maybe a site-based.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the board's gonna set
Yeah.
policies, and each of the schools gonna set policies, and, your individual club and group is gonna set policies, so I don't believe that's a board policy, but it
It's
could
not
be
a
the
board policy for
school,
the high school.
or just your group, your FFA advisor may be like, I know from past experience, we don't wanna do more than 2 because we're gonna overcommit ourselves. Could be any of those things, but I don't believe it's a board policy.
Okay, so who would I talk to? Mr. Butler then?
I would start
Because
there.
I know
yeah,
Miss
I would start
McClellan, I
there.
know that she was I don't really know why, because she said it was the board, and I've heard multiple teachers say it was the board, and that's one thing I was.
It's always gonna be the board.
Yeah.
If it's not the board, it's the lawyer. It's not the board, it's the lawyer, but I was
Yeah.
And now that,
Butler?
and now that you're
Yeah.
on the board, it's gonna be partly your fault too.
Yeah, that's what I was that's gonna be one of the things, the first things I ask is what's going on with the fundraisers.
Yeah, I talked to Mr. Butler probably.
Just to make sure it's
Okay.
not a site-based,
But
but
we
it
do
is not
get
a
a
board.
lot of fundraising.
Okay, because I know at the last meeting you guys had, all of our fundraisers were approved, and we were really confused. We were like, well, if they're really only doing one in the fall, one in the spring,
Yeah,
I don't know why they approved all of them.
Thank you for bringing that up.
yeah.
Yeah.
The board is not at
That's what
fault
we
this
need
one.
here.
If I remember right, did we not agree to pay for field trips for the elementary school?
K through 8.
Yep.
And that
And the high school
and that
theirs.
was one in the fall and one in the spring. I
Yes.
thought. So-
No, well, we give them 8,000 a school, John. What we done, if you remember, we give them 8,000 a school because I look back at Red Book, what they was raising and spending was around 7,000 or something. So we raised each school to the 8,000, and that was a 500-600 more than what they was getting, and that's where I come up with the 8,000 number when I set that.
I think that's really the only thing that's happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
High
Is
schools
And
were
I
letting them
think
do their
people
own
have got
thing.
confused.
Is the field trip thing?
And that was for lower levels. That
Yes.
wasn't the high school.
So, because I've also been told that field trips can be on the weekends unless it's a competition or it's only offered one day. Do you guys know anything about that?
That's not a board, but that's probably a high school or academic or something. Mr. Arba may be able to answer to that.
Okay, so talk to Butler then,
Yeah.
again? Okay, because we were like, what the heck, man? what is
It's
this?
that board.
Okay,
that
I will
lawyer
for sure
is
be
what
talking to
it is.
Butler
Yeah,
tomorrow.
it's the
Yeah,
lawyer.
the lawyer.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all I have. Those were my two big things that I was like, whoa, those are big changes. I have questions.
Mr. Bushelman?
You have the attendance report in front of you. I do have a typo as I copied over the spreadsheet from the year before. I forgot to update the date in the top left corner, so it still has 24 up there. Enrollment is up a little bit compared to this time last year. It is right at about where we left off in May. I think in May we were at 1345, so 1346 as of yesterday. Numbers are pretty good. I talked with a couple DPPs on Friday who said that their enrollment was down a little bit, and a couple of them were worried about it. So that's good that ours is holding steady. Other than that, pretty cut and dry looking at it. Off to a good start. We're tracking down a couple no-shows. Other than that, things are going pretty well. Questions on enrollment?
We did talk at our retreat,
Mhm.
about maybe hearing later on in the year from you on truancy issues.
Yeah.
So, just
We
so
can
you
do
know.
that. Yeah, truancy, I know when I started here around October-ish last year, there wasn't really anything, and then all of a sudden, it snowballed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So as we get deeper into the year, I can update you on some of those numbers. And we are hoping that some of our proactive communication and efforts on attendance will calm some of that.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Moving on, Mr. Tony Jury's not here. Superintendent's report, Mr. David Arvin.
Yeah, so it's been a busy start to the school year, but it's been good. Walking through buildings, things seem to be going very well. A lot of energy, a lot of excitement, which is a very good feeling. Again, the document I shared with you just before is just something I received today. The middle school is working on creating a news team to do announcements and some different things. I do know when they brought a new staff member on board and they took a look at the room in the back of the library. There's like a sound booth back there, and that was something that got them very excited. So they're working on getting some anchors and getting some things going, and then potentially maybe even as they get toward later in the year and get something established, maybe bringing some upper elementary kids in on that as well. So just really excited about their willingness to step out and do that. Completed almost all of our iReady testing the first round, getting that done, so that way we can get our interventions set up and going for students that need that. And also last week had an opportunity to take a tour of the Water's Edge over here and meet with them. Beautiful, beautiful facility. If you haven't had a chance to get in there, I would highly recommend it. And so also had an opportunity yesterday to go down to the public library and meet with their director, Sean, and do a little podcast about the beginning of the school year and everything. So however long it takes them to turn that around. I guess that'll be up on their website, but that was great just to get down and get an opportunity to talk about all the cool things that the school's doing at the beginning of the school year.
Good deal.
Butter's Edge do proms.
I think that's a distinct possibility.
I seen the pictures and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
I seen it online, it was, yeah.
Yeah, standing up, seating, I think they said 400 capacity, standing about 6, so I'd say some combination we would potentially easily fit right in there, so.
Nice.
Something we can definitely look into that eliminates the potential for driving back and forth from Erlanger and, you know, obviously, knock on wood, nothing bad's happened, but just to eliminate that possibility is always nice, to be able to keep things like that local.
And maybe next year we can think about it for the regional meeting, that'll be the last year.
Oh, that's nice.
But I don't know if we can afford it because keeping, paying for the place and the food is.
They say what the rates was gonna be.
Yeah, they mentioned, I think, again, the one that stuck out to me was the weekend, and I believe that was like 6,400, but that's talking Friday, Saturday night type of thing. I think 2,800 was like a daytime event, so.
How much we pay up there, Miss Becky?
We really don't pay anything for the facility. We pay $45 a person for our meal and the facility. We actually pay about 47, but we only charge 45, so the district is picking up a little bit there. So if we did the Water's Edge, we'd have to have a big catered, and, it might be $70 or $80 a school board member, and I don't think districts will get into that. Right, yeah.
We're
Fundraising.
With Joey on that.
We're Joey. Gone. Oh, darn it. Anyway, yeah, it would be great though to really showcase the county, especially the last year of the 3-year rotation.
Anything else, Mr. Arvid?
No, sir.
Everybody get a chance to look at the SBDM minutes, HR actions.
Yes.
Moving on to item 8, consent agenda. Any questions other than about John's golf fundraiser?
I mean, we approve consent agenda.
I think he's already got a bunch of people signed up, so.
Are you calling the question, John?
No, I want it all, bring it all. I don't want our new principal to feel like she's the only one that gets picked on.
Hey, I do got hey, real quick on the consent, or I can do it after the consent. I'll go ahead, Miss Becky moves, I'll second. I know Brandon in the next few weeks should have us one on there. They're gonna do the night golf again. Nobody's ever played that, go do it. I done it last year.
So fun.
It was fun. What you thought you knew about golfing, depth perception and stuff at night, good luck
I
to
don't know
you.
anything about golf anyway.
You played with us last year.
I
didn't you?
did. Don't get the green.
The red.
Is it the
was
red? The
mine.
red golf
Mine
ball,
kept
yeah,
going out
mine-
there. Yeah, I think you
yeah.
had the red. We had
Yeah,
the red.
it went out, my very last putt, just right before, not that it was gonna go in anyway, but,
That's a sign of how many times you hit it.
yeah, well, not well, I'll tell you
But
It was
that.
going out on my drives, even before I drove. Remember that one?
Something real quick, I'll bring it up since it's under consent. We've got motion second on the floor for discussion. John, where he don't get the salary for our basketball coach, can we give him that? This is a legal question, Jake, gray area. I know you love me.
That's the question.
We mean give it to them.
Can we give him that money to use for the basketball
So
coach?
allocate
So
that money
Can
to.
we
Give it to
allocate
the
that money to
program,
him?
not to me.
Yeah, I know. So just to clarify for anybody watching, you're talking about to the program.
Yes.
Yeah, so my answer is gonna be some districts do it. My recommendation is no, because, if you voluntarily did it, I guess it's okay. My issue comes when, is it gonna be an expectation? I mean, is he gonna say, hey, I did it, the district owes the program $3,000? If so, then he's not really doing it for free, he's doing it for that expectation that the program's
that's-
gonna do it.
that's not his expectation.
Well, I hear you, I'm just saying, that's one more layer
Sounds like
of,
mine.
your expectation, John?
that's one more layer that the OEA is going to examine if somebody makes a report, so.
He's a team player.
If it's truly a gift,
I always,
But-
it's
but I'm
truly a
gonna say-
gift. It's from the board's heart to John's for him doing this.
Well,
It's truly a
It
gift.
makes me a little bit nervous that it's gonna be construed as an expectation that there really is
Did you
payment
expect that,
to
John?
John's
See?
directed program.
He said he didn't even expect that.
Can we pay him and then he fill out a donation form?
No,
I can't get
no,
paid.
no, no,
Yeah, we're
no.
not
Only way I
doing
can
that.
get paid is if I quit.
Because you're for,
Yeah.
Can we try, maybe put that on the next
Headlines
meeting?
all over the
He's
world.
doing it for free. He's doing it as a volunteer. If you're truly doing it as a volunteer, there's no expectation, there's no quid pro quo there. It's truly, I'm doing it for free.
Well, I'm gonna move money into this account for free then.
Well, I've run off any streets out there. I mean, I'm just telling you, that's what the law is. I mean, he's doing it as a volunteer, volunteer is volunteer. I'm doing it for free, not for any expectation of anything, not an expectation that the program's gonna benefit. So, can you do it? Other districts have done it. I'm just telling you, it's another layer of stickiness. If anybody makes a complaint, we gotta deal with it.
Oh, well.
I mean,
my
that-
theory on it.
it's your own decision. I'm just telling you, giving you some advice there.
Just,
It's just gonna add
Just
a
something
layer
for
of
the board to
stickiness.
think about,
Sounds good.
since John's got no expectation of us doing nothing for him, and him have to get out and
Zero
work.
expectations.
I wanna make it clear, John has no expectation of this board helping him.
You can do it. Other districts do it. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just
That's all
saying
I need,
that's what
that's
the
all I
law
need to
is.
hear,
It's-
Jake, other districts do it.
It's gonna
Call
add
the
a,
question.
what question?
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
I think I
Moving on.
abstain.
Moving on to item number 9.
Too late.
New business, first reading district cell phone policy, I so move.
Second.
Mr. Jones seconds, all in favor,
Aye.
all opposed. Item 9B, second reading of the change to emergency leave policy for certified personnel, I so move.
Second.
John seconds, all in favor.
Aye.
Aye.
Item 9C, second reading change to emergency leave for classified, I so move.
Second.
Uh,
I was just saying, don't mess it up, John.
John seconds.
You and Hargis.
All in favor.
Aye.
Item 9D, second reading change of high school graduation requirement to reflect the addition of personal finance credit, I so move.
I'll second.
Ms. Becky seconds.
I do have a question. Have you gotten any feedback or anybody asked questions since we talked about this at the last meeting? No?
No.
Hearing no further discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item 9E, review approve set tax rate for 25-26 school year. I'm gonna make the recommendation to hold our tax rate at the 64.9 on tangible, 64.9 on real, and the 55.7 max by state law on vehicle.
Second. Did you make that motion?
Yes,
I'll second.
John seconds. Any other discussion? Hearing no further discussion, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Tax rate is 64.9, 64.9, and 55.7. Item 9F, review approved sheriff's tax collection rate. We discussed that, and we just have to
Yep.
do it. Get it in writing. I need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Mr. Jones so moves. I need a second.
Second.
Miss Amanda seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Item 10, adjourn. Mr. Jones so moved.
Second.
Miss Amanda seconded. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Thank you all.
All right.
Good
Thank
meeting.
you.